Hello everybody, my name is Tennille from Humane Yoga, and today we will be doing a quick vinyasa sequence just to move through your whole body and wake up the body, bring some strength and some flow into your day. So we'll begin by just sitting comfortably on maybe something a little bit higher, like a bolster or a cushion, so the hips are a bit higher than the feet. So you can have a nice stable base in the legs and the spine is nice and straight and lifted. And then if it's comfortable to you, just closing down the eyes and just settling in to your space. Bringing awareness to the inhalations and exhalations. As you inhale, filling up the chest and then the belly. And as you exhale, emptying the belly and then the chest. Inhale, chest lifts, belly fills. Exhale, the breath falls out of the belly and then the chest. And keep doing this with your own breath and timing. Bringing conscious awareness to the breath moving through the body. Allowing it to help you to drop into the space and into the body and mind. And then on your next exhalation, just moving back to your normal breath. And taking a moment to just observe how you're feeling in your emotional, mental, and physical bodies. No need to change it or judge it. Just bringing the awareness of how you feel. And then when you're ready, just gently fluttering the eyes open as we move into some movement. So we'll begin by rotating the torso in one direction. So you can rotate toward the right. You can have the hands on the knees and moving forward with the inhalations and backwards with the exhalations, rounding through the spine. Moving forward as you inhale, backwards, rounding the spine. And you can make this movement as big or as little as it feels good to you. And then let's rotate in the opposite direction. Really feeling the spinal fluid moving up the spine, waking up through the back body. Moving breath with movement. Beautiful. And then on your next exhalation, just coming back to center. And then rolling over the knees, you can remove any props from underneath you. And we're going to come into child's pose. So you can have the knees together or apart for this. And then crawling the fingers forward. And maybe the forehead comes to rest onto the mat. Maybe you want to create fists to bring the floor closer to your head. Or flattening the hands. Or maybe it does feel good to bring the arms out in front of you. Just feel into what your body needs. And as you exhale, relax into the earth. Feeling a stretch and lengthening in the shoulders, in the back, in the neck. One more deep breath in here. And then as you exhale, walk just the fingers forward and allow the sit bones to lift. You may want to bring the knees a bit closer together if they were apart. And then just allow the armpits to work toward the earth. Opening through the chest, through the front and back of the heart space. Using the exhalation to soften. One more big breath in here. Exhale, coming up to center. Bring the hands underneath the shoulders. Tuck the back toes and push the sit bones high, downward facing dog. So you can begin to walk out the heels, so lifting one heel and then the other here. Let the hips be involved, shaking from side to side. And then when you're ready, finding a point of stillness and just checking your alignment here. So 10 fingers are spread onto the mat to help protect our wrists. There's a micro bend in the elbows. The shoulder blades are squeezing down and back the spine. Sit bones are high, spine is straight, and knees are bent as much as needed to create this straight spine. And this is your downward dog position for the whole practice. Take a deep breath in here. Even breath out. This time as you inhale, lifting high up onto the toes. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, lower. And this time as you inhale, lift up, let it ripple all the way through your body for a high plank position. A straight line of energy from the tip of your head to your heels. Slight dome in your back, bottom is down, abs are engaged. Take a breath in. Lower the knees on the breath out. Keep the spine nice and straight. Take a breath in, pull the heart forward between the shoulders. Exhale, leave the elbows in close by the side. Bring the chest all the way down to the ground. Lifting the chest off the ground, 10 toes are pressed, cobra pose. Maybe lifting the hands off the mat to make sure you're using your back muscles. Exhale, lower. Tuck the toes, downward facing dog. Looking forward through the hands and tiptoe all the way to the top of the mat. Halfway lift, inhale, bring the hands to the upper shins. Fold forward, exhale. Sweep the arms up high, inhale. Hands come to heart position, exhale. And just take a moment here. We move into our Surya Namaskar A, Sun Salutations A. So arms sweep up high, inhale. Swan dive forward, hinge at the hips, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. Plant the hands, step the feet back. Option to lower the knees here, or you can keep the knees lifted for this one. Chaturanga, exhale. If the knees are lifted, stop halfway. And then push up for upward facing dog. Knees stay lifted, chest lifts high. Active position here, so squeezing into the glutes and in the back. Exhale, downward facing dog. Looking forward through the hands, step or hop to the top. Halfway lift, nice long spine, inhale. And fold forward, exhale. Arms sweep up high, inhale. Let's flow straight away, exhale and fold. Inhale, half lift. Chaturanga, exhale, take your options here. Knees lifted or lowered. Beautiful back bend, inhale. Downward facing dog, exhale. Looking forward through the hands, step or hop to the top. Half lift, inhale. Fold forward, exhale. Sweep up high. We flow one last time through Surya A. Hinge at the hips, fold forward, exhale. Nice straight spine, inhale. Plant the hands, step the feet back, chaturanga. Elbows in close. Slingshot the heart forward, inhale. Downward facing dog, exhale. Take a deep breath in here. Even breath out. Forward through the hands. Step or hop to the top. Half lift, inhale. Fold forward, exhale. Sweep up high. And come to heart position for a moment. Before we move through Surya Namaskar B. So we'll start in chair pose. So as you inhale, sit back into your imaginary chair. Toes are lifted, tail is slightly tucked. So engage through the abs. Quads are strong, glutes are strong. Shoulder blades are down and back. Deep breath in here. Exhale, fold forward, hinge at the hips. Halfway lift, inhale. Plant the hands, step the feet back. Chaturanga, exhale. Up dog or cobra, big inhale. Downward facing dog, exhale. Right leg lifts high to the ceiling. Bend the knee, hover it in at the chest. Plant the foot in between the hands. Warrior one, inhale, rise up. So just check your alignment here. Make sure that that front knee isn't riding over that toe. Hips are parallel with the short edge of the mat. Shoulder blades down and back. Arms can come up high. They can also come to heart, or you can cactus the elbows. So just feel into whatever feels good for you in this moment. Breathing slowly in and out through the nose. One more breath in here. Exhale, frame that front foot. Step the foot back, lower with care. Up dog or cobra, inhale. Downward facing dog, exhale. Left leg lifts high toward the ceiling. Bend the knee, hover it in the center of the chest. Plant it between the hands, warrior one, left side. Again, take a moment to find your alignment here. Check that front knee, make sure that it isn't splaying out, that it's straight, tracking over that front middle toe. Shoulders are down and back. Back leg is nice and straight and strong. And taking whatever options available to you for your arms. Deep, slow, conscious breaths in this strong position. One more breath in. Exhale. Plant the hands either side of the foot, step the foot back, chaturanga. Up dog or cobra, inhale. And downward facing dog, exhale. Take a deep breath in here. Even breath out. Look forward through the hands, step or hop to the top. Big halfway lifts, inhale. Fold forward as you exhale. Last chair pose, inhale, sit back into your chair. Can you sit a little bit deeper on your next exhalation? One more deep breath in and fold forward, exhale. Half lift, inhale. Plant the hands, step the feet back, chaturanga, exhale. Up dog or cobra, inhale. Down dog, exhale. Right leg lifts high, bends into the center of the chest and hovers. Plant the foot, warrior one, inhale. Deep breath in, even breath out. One more breath in. Frame that front foot, step it back. Chaturanga, exhale. Up dog cobra, inhale. Downward facing dog, exhale. Left leg lifts, bends into the center of the chest and plants. Warrior one, left side, inhale. Arms lift. Deep breath in, even breath out. One more breath in, and frame that front foot, step the foot back, lower, exhale. Up dog or cobra, inhale. Downward facing dog, exhale, and just take a moment to come back to the breath. Back to the body. Looking forward through the hands, step or hop to the top. Half lift, inhale. Folding, exhale. Sweep up high, inhale. And bring the hands to heart position, exhale. Maybe closing down the eyes if it's comfortable for you. And just coming back to yourself. Feeling your heartbeat. And then bring the legs about the same width as the mat. Turning the toes slightly outward. And then as you exhale, bend the knees and lower in between the legs. You can take a little sway from side to side here if it feels good. Pushing out into the knees. And then finding some stillness. Place the hands behind you, lower down. Feet come out flat in front of you. Left arm wraps around. Right arm inhales down and back the midline of the spine for a gentle twist. You can look over that back shoulder if it's comfortable, or maybe straight ahead. Just feel into your neck and see what's available. One more breath here. Exhale, come back to center and switch sides. Wrap the right arm around, left arm inhales up, down and back so it's in line with the midline of your spine. And again, take your options to look right over that shoulder or maybe straight ahead. And with every inhalation, can you lengthen through your spine? and twist a little deeper. One more deep breath in here. And then exhale, come back to center. Allow the knees to fall out, soles to touch, hands come underneath the toes. You can push the elbows down into the calves and the calves into the elbows to create some resistance. And then let the legs go and continue to push down. And this can help you get deeper into this stretch. The resistance and then the softening. One more deep breath in here. Exhale, coming back up. And then you can begin to roll down onto your mat, keeping the knees bent. You can bring the hands just alongside the body, push into the feet, and let the hips raise up toward the ceiling for bridge. So if here is comfortable, that's good. Otherwise, you can interlace the fingers and roll up onto the shoulder blades, shoulder heads. Engaging the back body, pushing the hips high. One more breath. Exhale, release the hands, gently roll down the spine. This time, lift the hips, shift them toward the right side, elongate the left leg. Right knee comes across the body using the left hand, and then the other arm can go out into a big long T behind you, and you can look over that arm, or maybe straight up, whatever feels good to you. And just allow any remaining tension in the body to melt. Bringing out the spine. One more breath. Exhale. Bend both legs. Lift and shift the hips to the left side. Elongate the right leg. Bent knee comes across the body. And looking long over that back arm or straight up. You can use that hand to really push the knee down to give yourself more of a stretch. Maybe closing down the eyes, feeling into the body. One more breath. And then bring both feet flat. And then you can bring both legs down onto the mat and both arms out onto the mat for a short resting pose, a short shavasana. Allow the legs to be long and the arms to also be long by the side, palms facing up. And just take a moment to relax every single muscle in the body and come to stillness and peace. Feel free to stay here for as long as you feel you need. Otherwise, begin to wake up through the body by wriggling the fingers and toes, giving yourself a big stretch. Squeezing the knees in tight. Rolling off onto one side to push yourself up to a comfortable seated position again. Just how we started the class. With the eyes closed or downcast, just take this final moment to look inside again and see how you're feeling in your mental, emotional, and physical bodies. Maybe it's changed or maybe it is the same, it doesn't matter. Just noticing. And setting the intention to have a productive and flowy day. And bring the hands to heart center. Thank you for practicing with me. Namaste.